It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year, their 31-year-old quarterback. It's Cam Newton.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, so it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And now the yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Newton able to use the to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. A shotgun snap for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with the football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took him went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Now Newton on first down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for Diggs from a week ago: 8 catches, 116 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defense had better focus on.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Now a first down throw for Newton. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
That's good.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton rolling to his left. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
First down, here's White. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
White, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitting a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And the Chiefs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. James White, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Trenton Cannon on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Now Drake. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
They talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
At the 24-yard line.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
11 yards there. First down.
First down, Panthers.
7-7, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
They'll run on first down. It's Drake, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Taken down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. On third down, Drake. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still, fourth down upcoming. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run. It's Drake. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Kenyon Drake, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
18-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Taken in at the 22. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2? Win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 24.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Beyond the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Drake, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Yard attempt.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
17.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own.
And now here comes Kansas City. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Kenyon Drake with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
KC's offense ready to take over. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Throwing again on second down. Newton, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 50, Newton. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Newton. That's complete to Ward. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They fake the give. Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Newton's pass intended for A.J.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
And less than a yard.
Throwing again is Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And got his man, complete, 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Chiefs 7.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They fake the handoff, now Locke. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 40-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 19-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 41 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended target.
For the Kansas City Chiefs. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Ball carrier.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Locke to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He is going to find Hill here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Locke. Connection made with Chenault. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally. Locke looks to throw it again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Well, the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And a look at Bell, who remains down after that play. Appears to have gotten shaken up. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's brought down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On first and 10, Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
11 yards there, first down. Operating from the gun. Newton quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, just like last play.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Newton on first down. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the gun, Newton to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Newton's pass. Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Brings up second and
the line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Operating from the gun, Newton. He'll buy some, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
2-point conversion.
The defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Conversion is no good.
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, it's Drake. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Justin Simmons.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
And goal at the 7-yard line.
Now to the air. Rock. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. On first down, it's Newton. He'll get this to Ward. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Newton over the middle here to Brown. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Over the middle, completes this to Ward. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And he'll drop it underneath to White. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down.
Throw left side complete. It's White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Newton's pass intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll they'll start the drive with Drake. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down and 8. On play action, Locke. They're going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
13.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?